Well, I'm going to put the lights on so we can see what we're doing here. I have this light here, and I'm going to press the button and see what it does. Oh dear me, I don't know if I look better or worse or what. I have no idea. You're going to have to tell me. And I have this other little light here, a little wire like that. And I just press the magic button and on comes the light. And then I can turn it this way if I think it's not bright enough. And you can tell me if I'm making a mess of this or I look good. Yeah. Anyway, today we know what it's all about. Look at it with me, yeah. But today, let me look something a little bit different might help you here. If you're a filmmaker, this would be interesting. I put a link up there for a festival called the Portobello Film Festival. Portobello Film Festival I've been involved with quite a lot of times, and I'm always there, whatever, yeah. And it's good for people that are not 100% sure and are just starting out, put their films in, see what advice comes back and see what help they can get. Yeah, and there's a lot more help online. It's just a little bit extra, you know. And it's also good if you're serious about making films to internet and network through their sites and through their Facebook and everything, and see if you can like make a better thing for yourself and move your career on and help you out and do that. So the guy that runs it's a guy called Jonathan Barnett. He's the director, but the team's a fantastic team. And when you get there, you feel as if you're at home. You're not a stranger. You're not. There's no big red carpets and all that kind of madness. But they do have a prize given at the end, and you don't enter to win a prize. You enter to get experience. You enter to learn more. Even if you're professional, you still more you can learn, and hopefully you can network or meet people in the same field and move your career on a bit and become more successful at filmmaking. So it's the Portobello Film Festival and it's 2021, this year's one. It's the 26th year. And the good thing about the festival is it's free. Free to enter, free to join, chance of winning a prize. And also, everyone that goes to see it, it's free for them to go and see. So if you're living in that area and you're in Portobello, go and see it. Don't be shy. They don't bite or nothing. I know they're doing something in a place called the Muse Gallery, which I was there last year, and it was a year before, probably, or last year, I can't remember. Last time I was there anyway, and it was really good. It was a good festival. Always, every year, a good festival for me, but because it's my kind of local festival, so I'm going to shout it up as much as I can. They have a radio station called Portobello Radio, which is pretty good. You get yourself an interview if you're lucky enough. And so you just don't get the festival, you get the radio as well to go with. Yeah. There was a place they used last year called Maxwell. It's under the flyover at Lambert Road, if anybody knows that area. And they're opening this year on the 17th of May. That's right, they're opening their doors on the 17th of May. And they support the local people in the local community for 35 years, which is a long time to support them. So they could be doing our support back again this year because of lockdown, the money they've lost and everything else, and the amount of money they've had to put in to redecorate and make the place look nice. But you go there and you get a cheaper price because it's a social club. You get, the owners that are very, very beautiful people, by the way. Yeah. And you get in there and have a good time and tell people what you think of it. Spread the word that they've opened again and spread the word that it's open to the community. Hopefully, the Portobello Film Festival will get involved this year with them because they've been involved with them for quite some time. And hopefully that keeps up. And let's hope that if the people with the power to help them financially, they need to help them behind the doors, behind the scenes, not ordinary normal people, but government people that help them, i.e. council. Let's hope they pull their finger out and give them a wee bit extra just to help them because they're a real godsend for the community. They're there for everybody, not just one or two community events. They hold all the community events throughout the year and their doors are open to everyone. You understand? So go there, talk to them. They're talkable people. They're not shy. They're human beings, and they need support this year. They need people to go to their reggae nights, their dance nights, their whatever they've got on nights. If the film festival's there, get down there, check the festival out. Just make sure you're 100% safe, and make sure you wear the protective clothing you have to wear to go out, and masks and things. Don't listen to other people who just kind of try and tell you it's time to take this off and we can all run a bit mental. It's not quite there yet. It's experiments they're doing at the moment, and the experiments have not come in, and the results have not come in. So no one knows what the situation is, no matter who tells you what. So make sure we get this right, because I want you to follow me, and you're not going to follow me if you don't listen and don't learn what you're supposed to be doing. Instead, there'll be someone sending you flowers, and we don't want flowers. We don't like flowers. We like flowers in the kitchen. We don't like flowers somewhere else. So let's hope we all listen to these advices we get. Let's hope we all stay alive and do what we're supposed to do. And let's hope we all build our careers up together and join each other. But it's now time to start being one big happy family as a world, never mind a community, as a world. And it's now time to start sticking by each other and helping each other out. Now, I'm trying my hardest with a bit of time to rewrite history in that way so that we can get through history maybe a wee bit different from what we all believe history is, because no one knows how the world started. No one knows any of that stuff. We all have ideas, and the ideas are good or bad, but it's just ideas. So what I'm coming up with is just ideas, just imagination, what I believe the world should look like or would look like, and I'm taking it stage by stage. And I want you to help me make this happen. Help me make the world the way we think the world could have been or should have been. Let's go all the way from the dinosaurs right through. Let's go before the dinosaurs, because we're going to go before time even began. If we can go before time began, go back to when time ends, oh, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? And it's open to all ages, all ages. We've got Wisdom Rangers, which are under, we're going to go under the 15-year mark by the looks of things, but at the moment it's under 10, but it could be under 15. And then we've got Wisdom Guiders, which are the older ones, and the knowledgeable people, and the people who've had life. And you could be any age, up to 110, 120. I was talking to a man yesterday that just so happens he was a 110-year-old yesterday, and everybody was coming up to, he was Italian, and they were all standing in a kind of line, and I was sitting having my coffee with him, and he kind of had people keep coming up and saying something in Italian, because I don't speak Italian, I had no idea what they were saying, but when I was talking to him, he actually explained to me it was his 110th birthday, and I nearly died because I thought he was only about 80 year old. I didn't think he was 110. And I'll tell you one thing, he looked better than me. So I looked at him and I thought, wow. And then I said to him, what's your secret? What made you this? What's... And he said to me, when he gets up in the morning, he has a little, very, very small glass of whiskey. And then he has a small glass of grape juice or something. I think it's wine, by the way. I'm not sure, but it says grape juice. So grapes crushed, probably wine. And then he has a coffee, an espresso. And he goes, whoomp, the whiskey, and whoomp, the espresso. And he just takes his time with the coffee. And he does that every single morning. He's done that for the last 30 or 40 years. But he kind of slowed down on the whiskey, he said, and the wine. Instead of 2 glasses every morning, he's now 1 glass. So that could be a good tip. I don't know. But do you want to live forever? I don't know. So it's up to you. So I'm going to go now, and I will see you again later. And I'm going back to my own subject. But check out Portobello Film Festival and see what you think about it. I like it. You might end up liking it. And it's all education. Just remember, education is key.